everybody. Today, this video is going to be all about making a impromptu photo shoot based on the Lord of the Rings and if there were druids in the Lord of the Rings. Sometimes I just have free time and I'm like, you know what? What would be a fun thing to do today? A photo shoot. So, let's get into it. This is basically going to be a new collection of videos, that are going to be on my channel. They're all just different photo shoots I do. It's the setup process, what went into it, how I made it a thing. Like, as if I do have other people taking pictures other than myself, I will be tagging them and putting information for them if you want to work with them as well. Like my Pinterest board, mood board, information like that. You know, it's going to be all very much so just kind of fun, different ideas for photo shoot. My Pinterest board all week, I kid you not, all week has been fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Elden Ring, like elegant elves, druids, just fantasy, you know? And I like fantasy. I love fantasy. I think it's so cool. I think it's so, like, just whimsical and majestic. Like, so this is me wandering around trying to figure out, lighting. As you can tell right here, okay, here, I have a reference picture I'll put up for you. This is how I get an idea of, ooh, this lighting gives off this vibe, that lighting gives off that vibe. And if you look at the image, you can kind of see where the light points are coming from to get an idea of, oh, okay, I want this dramatic light. I want the rest to be dark and then just have a spotlight.
I am not going to give up that easy. I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
Okay, so basically, the main idea is going to be just something simple, like this brown backdrop right here, and I'm going to put like decorative designs, a lot of just simple, random stuff. I don't really actually, this is me, this is post photo shoot me that we're talking to right now. When I recorded the video, you'll see I did not know what I was doing. I was really lost in my thoughts for a while and trying to figure out, okay, what's the best direction to go from here? And I think that's when it really was like, aha! I'm probably just thirsty. That's probably why I'm not sure what I want to do, because thirst quenches unsurety. You get the point I'm trying to explain. Once most of the backdrop was up and like I had the base laid down, it was time for me to really visualize, where am I going to sit? What am I going to look like? How are the poses going to be? What are the angles going to look like? And I really I settled for, okay, we're going to do this on the ground. This is going to be cute. It's going to be comfortable. So I grabbed a pillow from my sofa. I have a sectional that has many different parts, including a love seat. So that's when that was from the love seat, I'm pretty certain. But basically, yeah, so once I set it up and I sat down, I really was like, ooh, okay, I see some poses, I see some setups I like, and I have a mirror placed, like, completely parallel to me, a little bit angled, so I can really see where I'm at. Like, okay, so if I put the camera here, this is what it's going to see. If I put the camera here, this is what it's going to see, kind of thing. But it's a huge mirror, so I can't really do much with angling, like my phone can. But I can do a lot just with an overall visual. It helps a lot. I recommend it. If you have an extra mirror lying around, put it across from you. If you're not sure how you're going to look on the camera, that will help you know what you're going to look like on that camera. I assure you. So these golds and browns and greens are really sitting right with me. And I was thinking, I need more flowers, bouquets, more decadence, more just floral feelings. And in that journey, I stumbled across more ivy and the realization that a seated photo shoot would probably be easier. So I put everything just around me in a little semicircle. Once I started getting the ivy together and I started really looking at how much ivy I had and how well I packed it away last time I used it, I started to realize this is going to take a while. And I only had like 5 hours to do this whole thing. So I'm like unwrapping, untangling all this ivy just to try and put it up on this backdrop. And like, how am I going to put it together? I'm like, wait, am I only going to do ivy or am I going to mix it up?
Meanwhile,
Gentlemen, we do not stop till nightfall. What about breakfast? We've already had it. We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast? Don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip. What about elevensies? Lunches, afternoon tea, dinner, supper. He knows about them, doesn't he? I wouldn't count on him.
Many hobbits here. Many, many hobbits. Sweet hobbits, big hobbits, floofy hobbits will attack you if you walk past them, hobbits. We have hobbits. So cute. I've done a lot of designs and makeup looks and photo shoots that I know my face pretty well. I know my face so much to the point where I don't even like wearing that much makeup anymore whenever I do photo shoots. I used to wear a lot of makeup, and of course, slay, but slay, it's kind of like just, I feel beautiful in my own skin, as myself, being myself, and so that's what I chose to do. More natural, more comfort, and I thought that'd be kind of cool. Once I had the backdrop and stuff set up, well, the base of it at least, I wanted to do my makeup because then I'd know, okay, what kind of theme and energy am I trying to go for? What kind of vibe am I looking for with this? Am I going to wear a lot of makeup? I usually don't wear a lot of makeup, but am I going to wear a lot of color? Am I going to wear a lot of like more earth tones? Which, of course, I chose earth tones because we're a druid. We're a fantasy character that doesn't need excessive makeup. Just beautiful, naturally. You know what I mean? So that's what the vibe, that's what the goal was. And I think I got a pretty close to that vibe. I think so. So once I filled my picnic basket with all of my jewelry and necessities to bring from my room to the studio. We were on our way back. And basically, it was kind of like, I think I'm going to just sit here and test the lighting and the visual that I'm pulling off right now. We finished all the details and reached the end. That foreshadowing moment reared its ugly head, and I had a bit of a oops. The backdrop, that wonderful, wonderful decision of mine to place a small piece of whatever it was under a large piece of whatever it was. Okay, it was a little golden napkin underneath a big sheet of gold satin fabric. I'd call it champagne satin instead of gold because it's a light gold color. But back to the matter at hand, my goofy self pinned it once. As I set up the final piece, I was trying to decide what outfits to wear. Like, you can see me like measuring up a few different outfit pieces as I'm like, oh, I think this one's nice, I think this one's cute. Or maybe we can try and have that be cute, but no. The one I actually ended up settling for was, I almost put it up as one of the backdrop decorations, as like a extra tapestry vibe. Alright. Fluffy cats. But basically, yeah, so I decided to use it. I thought it was just fabric, mind you, because it's literally just a rectangle. But then I realized, like as I held it up, I realized, this has a collar, like this has a neck hole, and sleeves. And I'm like, hold on, but those aren't sleeves, it's just a rectangle. It just had stitching up to here, and the rest below it was just gone. Which was like, this was one of the most revealing dresses if worn by itself. Like a breeze would just show everything. So that's when I'm like, maybe a nice like harness could be kind of cute with it to really give it and accentuate the figure, like my body shape, my figure. And it actually did really good. I thought it looked really nice, and I contemplated adjusting my hair, but I don't really think that was a necessary addition to changing the hairstyle, because, you know, I feel like druids are very natural. Like I keep saying natural, nature. I love nature. But like, you know, they're very much Go with the flow. Let the wind blow through your hair. You know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, we're leaving this flowy. We're leaving this thick, luscious locks, just letting them go free. And I think it came out really nice. I think it came out really nice. And I actually found this gold chain necklace thing I really thought was kind of cool. I usually wear it around my my waist. I have a lot of waist chains that I like because it gives a little bit more shape and structure to my outfits. But this time around I was like, I kind of want it to be a necklace. And I thought it would be kind of cool to make it a partial necklace, partial headband, like hairpiece. Now that we're at the reveal, I must say, I've never really recorded a YouTube video before, so this was very much to figure out how exactly does a reveal go? You'll see what I mean. As we enter the end of this video, I must say thank you so much for sticking around this long and spending this time with me and actually watching the video. I know it was quite all over the place and chaotic and fun, but I think this channel is going to be just a lot of chaotic creations because I don't really want to make it super sophisticated and serious. And I don't have a niche. Okay, you guys? Like, you're gonna be like, oh, this is her niche. She loves elegant, floral, down-to-earth stuff. Or, oh, she seems to really like Marilyn Monroe, which I do love Marilyn Monroe. I mean, Norma Jean, you know what I mean? But it's like, okay, so just hear me out, though. Basically, this channel is gonna be all of my ideas and creations, just sporadically placed. So if you like that kind of thing, check out subscribing. This is all very new. I'm gonna put like all the photos from this photo shoot on my Patreon. So if you want to see them all, you can view them all on my Patreon page. If you want some inspiration, or if you're just curious. I have had some people like make visuals, and if you are interested in selling my pictures online as like, baby, you okay? As artwork, you can, but you have to communicate with me first, please. Because I have had a few instances where people have borrowed my photos, and I found them on photos of people hanging them up in their house. I'm like, who's that? And they're like, oh, I don't know. Oh, wait, actually, is this you? I'm like, yeah, where'd you get that picture from? And then scroll. Oh! Please don't use my pictures if you don't know me. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it was, you know, it was really nice at the time when I saw it. But it was kind of, I didn't get the proper, like appreciation and respect for it, which was just a rich tapestry of events that went down. But yes, so if you like them, if you want to use them for anything, just let me know. Like, honestly, if I really like the project, I might just let you just have rights to them, to certain ones. But let's just continue. Thank you again for checking out the channel. And I'm sorry for that rant. I guess that's what you would call a rant. And if you stick around a little bit longer, you'll be able to see a little Easter egg and some of the behind the scenes of this video. Thank you again. Stay wonderful. Back to the point. Back to the point. Yeah, you should eat these. Oh goodness. That is my cat. Ugh. Falling into a bag. Okay, dude. So I'm going to show in another video, but this whole setup, I actually made it myself. It's not using a backdrop holder stand or like tripod, whatever they're called. It's actually with PVC pipe. Yes, that's right, it's PVC pipe. It's a frame. It frames my entire wall. It fits the dimensions pretty well. Once I get proper like fittings and stuff, I'll show you how to make it yourself in case you want to make one at your own home. It helps a lot. Helps a lot. It's not smooth because I wanted the little texture in the background. I liked how the light looked on it. But so this is an Easter egg. The Easter eggs are basically sneak peeks into what the next video will be. So, okay, I'm not gonna front like I have like a partner or a romantic interest right now that I am Morticia and Gomezing with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna front like that's a real thing because it's not. Okay, and that's okay. It's not that common. Okay, and one thing I must really, really, really push is this is the 1960s one. The one that I really love is that one. Like I did see the most recent Wednesday, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just after the cartoon and after the Addams Family has been changing so much. I like the black and white Addams Family when Morticia was just this gorgeous, glowing, just effortlessly herself. She's just very down to earth, but she loves nature. But she's also just like, you know, like I love that old school. I love that. That is the one I love. That's the one I want. That is where I live, basically. Like I don't live in the future Addams Families. They are still good. I'm not saying that they're bad, but 1960s is where I am. So that's the one I like. That's the one I like. You okay over there? You okay over there? We're good. We're good.